Alright, welcome everyone to video 2. Video 2, we are now focusing on future value and the formula in Excel to get you that answer. Let's get right to it. Question 1A, what would the future value of $500 be after 5 years at a 10% compound interest? So again, we kind of have the exact same variables we had in the present value video, except for instead of future value, we've replaced it with present value, obviously because we're calculating the other side of the equation. So number of periods here would be 5 years. We would be calculating at 10% interest. Present value's $500, or yeah, $500 because we're calculating that to future value, and the payment is 0. All right, so this one's pretty easy. Instead of PV as the calculation, we're doing FV for future value. We pretty much have this, like I said, the same kind of thing going here. We need the interest rate first, number of periods second, then it's asking for payment, which 0, and then the present value is now optional instead of future value being optional. And then we go ahead and cover that up because the type is not required. Again, I'm going to put negative here to balance the equation out, and our answer is $802.26. Now the second question is a little different. It's asking for the same question except for simple interest rate. I'm going to go ahead and just copy all of this because it's the exact same, except now we're doing a simple interest rate. So your annualized interest, or a simple interest rate, your annualized interest is going to be basically 10% times the $500. So we get $50. Your total interest is basically this $50 that we calculated per year, and you're multiplying it by 5. Because obviously this is happening 5 years. And again, this is simple interest, not compounded, so it doesn't build on itself. And so the future value is going to be the present value plus what you just calculated above here. So 750 is your answer. All right, question 2. Supposedly you currently have $3,000 and plan to purchase a 3-year, CD that pays 2% interest compounded annually. How much will you have when the CD matures? So your number of periods here are 3. Getting lost here. 3, we have 2% interest. Our present value is $3,000 because you currently have the CD, and then your payment's 0. I'm actually just going to copy the same formula up here because we have everything the same. And if you notice, I mean, we've got the rate in C22, so the rate's at 2%. Everything the same. Your number of periods is C21. So it's 3 years. C24 is payment is 0, and then negative C23, which is 3,000 there. So everything's the same. So this formula you can just copy over. In fact, I'm actually going to copy this for these other boxes, just kind of again show you the power of Excel. Because all of these are the same order. All your variables are in the same order, and we have to calculate them. So going straight to 11A, what's the future value of $100 after 3 years if the appropriate interest rate is 5% compounded annually? So the first variable we're putting in there is going to be the time. So that's 3 years. 5% compounded annually. Your present value is so it's asking if the future value is $100. So really what you need to do is here you just need to go backwards. So instead of the present value being 0, you're going to put the present value as being negative 100 because you want to find out when the future value is 100, and then 0. Now in this case, you're not going to make the present value negative. You're actually make that positive, and you get $115.76. Then we have compounded monthly. So the same question, compounded monthly. So I'll just copy the formula. We've got 3 years, but if we're doing it monthly, we have 3 years times 12. So 3 times 12, which is 36. We've got interest rate, which is 5% divided by equals 0.05 divided by 12 because we're doing it again by month. Present value is negative 100, and your payment is 0. So the answer here is $116.15. Alright, that wraps it up for future value. Next video we'll be doing interest rate.